What's up, guys? Anklespankin here, and today we are playing as Rumble in the top lane. And this game is going to be goddamn horrifying because we are against a Riven with Ignite and a Shaco with Ignite. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked, dude. I'm gonna get fucking murdered. I'm so horrified. I'm gonna have to play like such an enormous little poos. So we'll see how this goes, though. It's hard to play as a Poos as Rumble because he pushes so naturally with his Q. We'll be fine, though. We'll be fine. Go ahead and level up our Flame Spitter here. I'm not going to go for any weird level 1 all-in because Riven will absolutely annihilate me in that. Because she has Ignite and because she's Riven. So, we'll be very careful about that and do our best. So, I did take Teleport to be a little safer in this lane, because I've noticed with myself personally that naturally when I have Ignite, hey look, it's a Hoot Hoot. Find the Hoot Hoot. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? Okay, anyways, I think there's another Hoot Hoot right over here somewhere. Hold on, where is he? Huh? No, but that's a little fat gecko. Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the other Hoot Hoot. There he is. Look at him. See, just look. Okay, anyways, enough of the Hoot Hoots. I'm going to come over here and leash Zyrene a little bit, and that will be all the help I can provide in the world. So go ahead and just, you know what, I'll even be a homie and tank it for him for a little bit. That's how much I love Zyrene. But anyways, going into this lane, Riven will be a pain in mine ass. So we'll just let her do her Riven thing. I'm going to stand here, kind of run in circles, you know, make it look like I'm some professional run a left or righter-ish. Hey, stop. We can talk. Wait, there's the Thunderlords. Ow, okay, you know what? She talks with her sword. I get it. I don't speak that language myself, but I understand what you're saying. And what she's saying is, fuck you, Rumble, you're a gigantic sack of shit and your parents don't love you. And it's like, man, come on. I mean, that's a little rude, but you got a point. I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. So, but because she hit level 2, haha, get roasted, haha, 59 damage there, and the return of the Thunderlord's Decree going to be doing some, I would say good damage, but I mean, I'm basically, like, using the equivalent of if you had Lucian's Culling at level 1, so not really doing a whole lot just yet. Let's go ahead and roast this lane, or, okay, go away, haha. Avoided my absolute annihilation, as usual. I'm gonna miss that minion, that sucks. Alright, hang on. Fuck! My Q does no damage! I was hoping it would do at least, like, a teeny... No, damn it! My Q did too much damage! Alright, you know what? There's a fine line here, Q, between trolling me and being really useful, and you're really pushing. So let's go ahead and get in the danger zone here, do some good damage to her. That's gonna be what we call a good trade. And now that we do have a lot more potions than she does, and she took that tower shot and took all that damage, she is not having a good time right here. So let's go ahead and just keep on with this aggression, because this is the kind of aggression that I can get behind. So go ahead and get our next potion ticking. We do need to keep in mind that Shaco is still a factor in this video game. So go ahead and just get really aggressive out of nowhere. That might make her think she's getting ganked, even though she's totally not. But if we keep doing that, we can definitely keep her at bay. Because if she does turn on us, she shouldn't be able to kill us. Yeah, Shaco's mid right now anyways. So I'm in actually a very, very good spot to just get her under her tower, do some damage to her, and see if we can, you know, put her on a spittle, make her a delicious little roasted snack. So look at that damage coming out. Not really gonna go for too many kills here, because that is a little cray-cray, if you ask me, if I were to try and go for these kills, especially if I were to try and dive her. Okay, Shaco's bottom, so this is really good for us. We can keep on just aggressing all up on her, because if Shaco's gonna stay bottom, obviously, he cannot be top to kill us, so... Okay, just gonna absolutely fire roast her, doing all that damage, getting the kill, with the teleport, mind you. And that is... What the fuck is the tower doing hitting me right now? That's going to be so good for our lane, dude. Oh my, I can't even stress how good that is for us. Even though we're barely behind in CS, getting that kill is so goddamn useful. That is going to help so tremendously much. I cannot even begin to explain it to you guys how much that's going to assist us. Because now we'll have an experience advantage. She didn't actually try and even flash out of that. She didn't use her ignite either, so we need to keep that in mind. I'm choosing not to teleport to the lane right now because if I don't, she should kind of like naturally push it towards me as she CS's. And I'm really not missing anything by not teleporting either, so it would be much better for me to save this cooldown. So I got the components for a Haunting, guys, and I got my boots on that back, which is going to be very good. Boots are very essential on Rumble because you need to be, you know, like, moving around a lot to be able to do damage to people. And Riven especially moves very quickly. So if I can, you know, either outrun her, I can get away from her damage, or I can also, let's see if she wants to do it. You want to do this? Let's go ahead and drop the ultimate here. Look at this damage, the all-in, and that's going to be not going to flash for. I'm definitely not going to flash for that. I really considered it, but it's Riven. Her shield should be up any second by then, so I'm not going to go for the flash kill. But that should definitely get out of lane because she did not have any potions, and if she wants to stay, I will murder her again. So she tried to go in at a bad time, will be finding herself getting fire roasted, just like a little bell pepper. And that will be, that's my delicious bell pepper lane mate. Oh, Riven, you silly fuck. Let's go ahead and keep on the pressure though. We'll use my danger zone flame spitter to try and push this wave out a little harder. And there we go. We are good. Also, just one thing to note is that one of my very, very good friends, probably my best friend in the entire, you know, well, at least in the very real life area, he is actually having a surgery tomorrow. Not like a really bad one, he's just getting his gallbladder removed, but still, really want that to go well for him, so things can go wrong in surgeries. Keep him in your best wishes, I would appreciate that. Obviously, it doesn't really do anything, but, you know, I want you guys to know, well, about him. And you guys may actually know of him from my videos too. It's My Biscuits. You may know him. He plays mid lane Anivia and Vladimir a lot. So that is a man you may recognize. It looks like Riven's. Oh, that would explain it. I'm actually not going to flash out of this. Because, actually, you know, I should have flashed out of that. I really thought they were going to do a lot more damage to me really, really fast. Fuck, I entirely forgot about Shaco, dude. 100% forgot he was even in this game. So that kind of sucks. But maybe I definitely should have flashed. But we're going to go to Haunting, guys. That's alright. I'm choosing not to get the full Seekers yet because I really wanted to get that Haunting, guys, to try and, or to try and get the magic penetration so I can push any potential advantage I had in this lane. Because magic penetration is so strong on Rumble. And especially since our Riven isn't going for a, what's it called? A Hex Drinker first. We should be in a very good position to continue the roasting of this Riven. And if they actually choose to come up and try and gank me again, I might. If I play it well, I can definitely 2v1. But that's only if I play it well. So, with that in mind, we'll try and keep our try-hard panties on. Let's go ahead and run up here and just zap him up a little bit with that Thunderlord. Let's go ahead and pop the shield here. And wow, she did a lot of damage to me in return. Okay. Well, I guess I didn't expect that much damage. Maybe I should be a little more careful. That is definitely a possibility. So I'm going to go for more poking here at the moment. Let's go ahead and just not get ourselves overheated and see if we can do anything to her. Uh-oh, Bard is mid. Freak is going to go down. Goodbye, Freak. Going to die to that Diana Q. And maybe, alright, Callista going to get a kill. And let's see, as long as I don't overheat, she won't take the engage, I don't think. So if I'm not overheating, let's see here. Is she going for it? I'm going to drop the ultimate right here. And let's see if we can just slow her down. And, man, I should have dropped the ultimate further down. I would have definitely killed her. Because I could have flashed onto her with my Q if I actually dropped the ultimate lower. Because what that would have done is instead of having to use my E to keep her slowed, I would have been able to actually flash and Q and overheat myself, keeping her slowed by my ultimate and having the constant damage from my overheating auto attacks, and my danger zone Q. So that definitely would have resulted in a kill 100%. Let's go ahead and just go in for... Okay. I should have flashed that. For some reason, I didn't think she would try and, like, throw the ultimate immediately. But I was wrong. Man, I've gone and fucked up. So let's see. I need to start focusing on team fights instead, it seems. Because Riven is doing exactly what I thought she was going to do. And she's getting to that point where I'm not going to be able to just, like, kill her 1v1 anymore. Unless I actually play well. Which, with how little I've played Rumble recently, I'm probably not, you know, bound to do that. So we're just going to get the Sorcerer Shoes here. Go for our more tanky items after we get our Seekers. Because I'm going to go for a Seekers, then a Rylai's. And then I'm probably going to finish Liandry's and then finish the Zhonya's. And we'll see where we go from there. And I'm going to focus primarily on team fighting, as opposed to trying to do anything in the lane now that I've gone and fucked it up. So, with that all said and done in mind, we can just play very passively, try and CS as much as we can for the next 2 minutes. Any damage we go for Riven, or go for on Riven, should only be with our E pretty much. Or if she's going for CS, I can use my Flame Spitter to try and roast her, kind of like that. Turn around if it's not hitting her, just so it doesn't actually, you know, hit the minions and push the wave. So let's avoid the damage there. Get the dragon, that'll help with, or help our team out quite a lot. And I can pretty much just bide my time until Zyrene tries to come gank. So let's go ahead and get that up here. Maybe get the slow off. Not going to get the next one. If I hit that next one, that definitely would have been really good. But since I have no potions, this is very bad. I think I just... Oh, never mind. Okay. I was going to say, I think I just heard the warding noise. But I guess I didn't. So I'm very susceptible to being dove here. Like, ridiculously susceptible. To the point where I'm pretty sure she can flash ults on me and kill me right now. So I might... Let's see. Depending on how this next wave goes, like, depending on how aggressive she is, I may just ult the wave so I can get the minions and go back again. The reason I'm hesitant to do that is because I won't have my ultimate in time with my teleport. I'll actually have to wait another full minute to use my ultimate with my teleport. And if I can teleport bottom, I can make some pretty massive plays, honestly. So we'll just keep on chilling here. No reason to try and do anything too crazy, but let's go ahead and go back. So I can get another amplifying tome for my Seekers, and I can get a bunch of potions, which will help me quite a lot. So let's grab that. Get our potions, and let's see. It looks like they do not need me down there, so that is terrific for us. Let's see. How's mid doing? Mid, he's CSing all right. He is behind in kills, but he is CSing all right. Bot lane is doing very well at the moment. Zyrene is placing a lot of focus on bot lane, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. But I definitely think he is discrediting how easy a top lane gank would be right now, since I do have everything up, and Riven's just staying very, very far pushed up all game. So that is my thoughts on that. We are not in a position to sit here and be like, why aren't you ganking for me? The jungler isn't ganking, so I'm losing my lane. That's not it at all. That's not what I'm trying to convey. I'm just trying to say that, you know, say you are duoing with your jungler, that right now would actually be a very good time for him to try and gank top. Because even though Riven does have her summoners, she is not, you know, it's going to be very difficult for her to 2v1 right now. So, especially with how aggressive she is, shouldn't be too difficult. We'll go ahead and use our E for that, and maybe, whoop, throw that out, just in case she ran down there. And as it pushes towards me, we are only 10 CS behind, so that's not bad. Whoa, it looks like there's a Bard over here, and let's see if we can just help out. Alright, I'm not going to try and go any further than that, because Shaco could also be over there as well. And I think if I did right now, I would probably lose my turret. And for pretty obvious reasons, we don't really want to do that. Losing our turret would be pretty bad. Ooh, that's not good. This is looking rough. This is looking real rough. Alright, let's get the ultimate off right there. That is going to flame Bard. And let's keep him there. And maybe we can get this guy. That's going to be, uh-oh, some good damage coming out there. And I don't know if I can do this. Come on, just bop. There's the kill. That's going to be good for us. I will not die to that. So a good ultimate there, going to pick up both kills. Sorry Zyrene died, but we were able to get quite a lot out of it still. And mid lane turret will also go down. Not sure why Bard was up here for like a year though, but that is a lot of money going into my pocket. That'll help so tremendously. I can't even explain how much that'll help. So, very good for us. Let's go ahead and go back now. Our Kalista 1, 2, and 3. Maybe, oh, Freak 0, 3, and 0. Having a rough game. So let's see. That is a-okay. What can you do? So 1,600 gold. I could get my full Liandry's. That might be really worth it. I honestly think it will be. I honestly think getting my full Liandry's right now will be very worth it. Because Liandry's is super, super good on Rumble. The burn damage just does so much, especially after you get, you know, like if you hit him with your ultimate or your E, the slow actually doubles the damage of the burning. And since you're constantly hitting with a lot of abilities, you will always be refreshing the passive on this. Plus, it's got a lot of AP, gives me some good health, and it's just a really great item in general to have on Rumble. And once we get our Rylai's as well, everything slows, including our Flame Spitter, and everything else slows, you know, actually more than it used to. So, very good to have. And as long as we keep this tower nice and safe, we should be good. I'm not going to step up any further than that, because it is a death wish, I believe, is what they call those. We'll go ahead and throw this E right here, see if we can get some minions. Shaco is up here, so I'm not really going to go try and stop him from clearing my ward. But I do want to definitely let it be known that I don't want to die. Looks like I do have my support and my mid laner coming up to try and help my ass out, though. So that is sweet of them. Let's go ahead and not get that minion. Rip the minion. Can I get the rest of these, though? Most of them, yeah. So that'll be good. Everyone up top, it's looking like they want to take this turret, and we can definitely do that with all of us up here. Dragon will be up in 15 seconds, though. Drag in 15. So we should definitely note that, because that is a choice they can choose to make if they were to try and make a counterplay to us taking this top lane turret. So this will help a lot. Maybe we can just do something here. Roast him a little bit. Get some good damage off here. That's going to be good. And maybe, whoop, get some more burning. And maybe, yep, woo! That's going to be the ultimate coming off there. Very unnecessary, but maybe we can do something good with it. And, oh, ooh, maybe, uh-oh. Shaco is coming in. And let's see, that was not the real one. That is. I'm going to go ahead and flash up here. See if I can get away from Mr. Papa Chow himself. Do some good damage to that guy. Let's go ahead and just drop as much pain as we can. The smash into the wall. Zyrene, can he do it? The flash out of the second part of the Q. Can he? No, he will not. That is the triple kill coming out. So, not good for us. The Diana's getting huge. But overall, a 3 for 4. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. So I'll take it for now. Let's go ahead and grab our Seekers, and we need to get our eye on this, well, Rylai's, that's what it's called. Get our eye on the Rylai's. Get our eyes on the Rylai prize. Prize? Prylies. Prize lies. What am I even saying? Let's wait for just a second and get our Amplifying Tome for the Rylai's, because that danger is not in, or that danger is not in turret. The turret is not in danger of going down, so I will save my teleport. Because if we go for a dragon fight here, I want to be present for that, and I can just teleport onto that ward. My ultimate will be up in 30 seconds, so that is another important thing to note. And it's especially important for us to keep in mind that if Riven is there, we have to teleport. Like, we don't get a choice. Unless somehow our team just miraculously whips it out of their ass, and oh boy, okay. So Diana is huge. She is 10-0 at the moment, with actually pretty damn good CS, all things considered. Like, especially considering that as a Diana versus Azir matchup, her actually having 150 CS at 20 minutes is spectacular. So this Diana is spot on. I'm going to push out this next wave and get my teleport ready. So this will have this wave pushing in, and we can go for it now. So let's see. They do have that teleport out of pink range. or that ward out of pink range, so that is good. If they start this dragon, I can teleport in. But if they don't, I can just go for this guy. So let's go ahead and see. Whoop! Drop the ultimate right here. Look at this damage. There goes her flash. So that will be a lot of damage off on her. Easy flash coming out. Bard coming in. So 2 are top. I'm going to start running right now. Because usually when that many people are coming top and they aren't going for the dragon, more people are on their way. So, even though they got the pick, they didn't get anything out of it. That is really good for us. I'm sorry I keep licking my lips. They're very dry. And, you know, maybe I shouldn't have just said anything because now you guys are going to, like, look at it a lot. But I'll try my best not to do it any longer. Holy shit. That was some gnarly-ass damage, but we'll get a return kill right there on the Bard. And that will not be very good for his well-being. Do I need to teleport to save this? I will not need to teleport. Okay. I can run up there and get it just fine, so we will do that. Riven does have her Black Cleaver, though, so I do need to be mindful of that. If she charges at me... Okay. If she charged at me with her guns blazing, ultimate running, that would have been very, very bad for me. So, ooh, Jiminy Christmas. So, doing a lot of damage to us there. We should be able to just kill this wave and be fine. Oh, they got the Diana. That means the team fight should pretty much be won. Because if Diana's down, no one else on their team is really strong at all. It's literally just Diana, which is our saving grace right now. But we can't count our blessings yet and say this game is over by any means. Lucky for us, Diana does not have a Zonia's or anything of that sort yet. So that is very good for us. Very fortunate, even. We'll go ahead and just walk up here. Flame Spitter all over these guys. And kill this wave. Not going to step too far forward because Riven can just murder me. I do not have my flash, so if I want to get out of a fight, I'm going to have to just use my ultimate. And I really would like to avoid that. I want my ultimate to be up in case a fight breaks out anywhere that I can teleport into. Let's go ahead and slow her down. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Alright. So I'm just going to die here. The exhaust going down. I'm not going to bother with anything. So exhaust down for Bard. Bard, no exhaust. So just kind of communicate with that with the team, let him know that at least he doesn't have something. But I might lose this tower. Maybe. No, I won't. So them coming up there, we'll be able to defend that. The Spooky Ghost will slow both of them. Zyrene is on the case, but he will get ulted, turned into a Golden Globe Award. Uh-oh, Diana's up there, and holy shit. That Diana may be a slight issue. Very, very slight, but an issue nonetheless. So let's see, I shouldn't need to... I'm teleporting. Wait, I can't teleport to that? Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh, that altar, whatever that thing was, that was so good! Come here, bitch! Let's go ahead. She's gonna fucking flash. Man, I saw that coming as soon as I targeted my ultimate there, and I knew it was happening. So I'm a little sad. But, still got Diana's flash out. That's better than nothing. And let's see here. At least we were able to make sure Zyrene didn't die, because he is just so damn cute. We couldn't deal with the guilt of letting him die. Let's see. So me and Zyrene, 4-4 and 3, 7-3 and 4. Bot lane currently 2 and 6 and 13 combined, so they are in a lot of kills, but they don't have a lot of kills. And Freak 1-7 and 2 right now in that mid lane Azir. Luckily, he is Azir, so in team fights, as long as he just doesn't go full maniac mode and die, you know, through like suiciding or something, he should be good to at least deal damage. So keep that in mind. And with my tower gone, I don't have to worry too much about, well, much of anything, really. So, unless Riven's pushing, like, silly hard, then I can teleport back up there and keep it safe. But other than that, shouldn't be too much of an issue. So let's see, Riven, not in a good spot right now. Freak going to try and slow him down. Not going to work, though. And let's see, Poppy will be able to... Whoa, let's not get hit by that. So, totally fine there. We do need to... Oh, there's the arrow. Stand guard. Make sure Diana doesn't come in. Let's go ahead and see if... Oh, God, there's the Diana. Everyone run for your goddamn lives. Everyone run for it. Just run. All right. Slow. Aha. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just wait for 3 more seconds and my ultimate will be up. All right, here it comes, and woo! That's going to be the ultimate coming in. There's the kill off on Diana. She is down and throwing in some big damage there. Come here, brothers. I got more flames for you. And woo! Oh, not going to avoid that. But I still got more flames for you, brothers. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm just getting a little cocky because Diana's dead. But I think that cockiness is very justified in this situation. So not going to get that minion. And let's see. Whoa, that is... What the heck? He's lost his damn mind. I mean, it worked, but he's still lost it. So, go ahead and just fry her a good... Bonk! Get the flash kill. Kill her res just like that. And now the Rylai's will be complete. And that is what I call some good shit. And I think our best bet this game after we get our Zonias now is definitely going to be a Abyssal, because all their damage is her. Literally just killed Diana. If we kill Diana, that's 15 kills worth of their power out of the fight. So, kill her, we win. Especially if I get a good equalizer off. It is, that is going to be raunchy. And especially now that I actually have my Zonias, I'm going to be doing a lot of zone control as well. Not just damage, but a lot of zone control. And that's pretty important. So, got the Scuttle Crab just in case anyone tries to run that way. Riven does not have a teleport, so let's... So, I was gonna go get the kill, but then there was a... Okay, we're safe. Boop. Go ahead and see if we can... Oh, look at that damage just from 1E smacking them. And this should be a free dragon for us, because they are not going for it as long as... Okay. That was such a risky way for me to run. But let's see. So the Spooky Ghost will slow them down. They are looking like they want to scrap, but if they want to fight us in the jungle, this is where we would actually be strongest. By far where we would be the strongest. Because if we can fight in a closed corridor with a rumble, they will get annihilated. Like, there is just no chance of anything else happening. They will get massacred because they cannot get off my ultimate at that point. They cannot get off of the red carpet. So, let's see, maybe, go ahead and throw some more pain off on him. That 1E does so much damage on Bard. So let's see, there is a pretty big wave building up top. I'm going to go get that. If I can get to level 16 and start team fighting, that'll be even better. God, I need that farm so badly. Because after I get it, I should be able to get a needlessly large... Never mind, it's not that big of a wave. But if I can get just enough stuff, I'll be in a very good position. So one issue is that the enemy Diana probably has a pretty good key on how strong I am. And since I saw them running towards me right now, I need to get out of here right now. So, not going to let my greed get the best of me on this one, because if I do, that will spell certain disaster for our teammates. So I'm going to get to mid right here and see if I can help out. Whoa! There's the ultimate coming in, and let's go ahead and drop our own ultimate right here. The red carpet has been laid down, doing so much damage to them, but I don't think we're going to go any harder than that. So quite a lot of damage coming out, but only 1 kill on either side right now. So that is better than what could have happened there. I hesitated on dropping that ultimate there because that was pretty out in the open for an ultimate from Rumble, but still, I think it had to be done. I think that ultimate had to be dropped there, because if I didn't drop it there, they were going to go a lot harder. So let's drop some E's off right there, get some good damage off in that Bard. Just 2 E's going to take off most of his HP. I'm gonna go ahead and make this kung fu hustle on up towards top lane. Need to be careful of Diana anywhere, but if I can get all these minions, this is going to be so good for my little coin purse. So, nice, get that, drop the W so my next Q will be empowered. Look at that burning! Yeah, brother, that's gonna be some good damage right there. Getting all those minions out of here, and let's see. God damn it, Shaco. You fucking troll. God damn it. Alright, go ahead and get these Krugs. Get myself one step closer to that Zhonya's. And one thing to also note with Rumble is when you have Zhonya's, you can activate your Flame Spitter and then use your Zhonya's and you will still be shooting fire at people. That is one thing that a lot of people seem to forget for whatever reason, is just like Kennen's ults when you use Zhonya's. Alright. I'm level 16, almost have Zhonya's. I'm actually going to get this next wave too. So, just for as much money as I can have. And after I get both of these things, I'm going to be in a lot better position to murderize them. So, 470 gold-ish off. Uh-oh, Azir is down. I am coming as fast as I can. I'm coming. There is not a good place for me to teleport into. So, ooh, that's not good. Definitely don't want to use my teleport there on anything if I can avoid it. But let's see. Should be able to defend this tower with my ultimate, so shouldn't have too many issues there. Yowza, gonna get hit for a little bit of damage on that. Let's see. Can I do it? Should I just ult the wave? I feel like I really should. I really feel like I should. I'm doing it. I'm just gonna ult the wave here. That'll get them off the tower, and hopefully give our teammates time to spawn. And let's see. Maybe. Dude, this is such a bad position for us to be in right now. So I'm so close to having my Zhonya's, and I can't afford to go anywhere to get the money to get it. So hopefully my girl Callista will let me have some of these. Okay, we got a little of them. So just one step closer. 100 G from Zhonya's. So I'm gonna grab the Krugs. I'm gonna grab me some of these Krugs real fast and clear top wave. So please just don't be sitting here, Diana. I will suck your dick if you're not. So go ahead and grab this. Clear the top wave once again. Make sure it is not pressuring us from that side. Because the more pressure the enemies get on the map right now, the better off it is for them. I know it sounds like a really obvious thought, but if they can split us up at all with their team, that is what they want to do right now. That is what they really need to do. Because if they team fight us, that is our best chance of, coming back into this and winning. So, oh god, this is so risky, dude. Okay. Very glad that didn't go badly. I was very skeptical of that going well for me. But we can get our Zhonya's now. That'll help a lot. That'll give us our 4th completed item. And then after this, we are going for the Abyssal Scepter without a doubt. And then after that, probably going to go for a Rabadon's. Because Rabadon's just gives me so much damage. And having that will be so powerful in a team fight. Because it's looking like, unless we really fuck up and just get aced and lose, that this game is going to be one that's more of a long haul than anything else. I forgot to switch my trinket again, so that's not very good for us. But this is another very good location for us to try and fight in. So let's see. Uh-oh. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to flash out. We did get the dragon. Let's go ahead and drop the ultimate right here. That is going to zone them. Look at the amount of damage coming out. Did not get my Zhonya's off in time. And will she go down? It looks like we got the Diana. But damn it. If I got my Zhonya's off, dude. I didn't get my Zhonya's off. Bad fight from me. It looks like Karma. Oh, is she going to be able to kite them out? No way, dude. No way. Come on. Be my hero, Diana! Or not Diana, but Karma. No! So close, dude. So close. At least we got the dragon. That was at least our 3rd dragon. So, that is good. We got drag at least. Because 3rd dragon is the movement speed dragon. Not like super huge for teamfight effectiveness, unless you're at a competitive level, then it's pretty big. But getting that is going to be very, very helpful. So definitely something that was worth noting. I can... Is there anything I can teleport on? That pink right there. That is... maybe... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. I gotta do it. So let's see. Can't find the trinket in time. Whoa! Where'd you go, you son of a bitch? Fuck. Alright, where is he? Damn it. Damn it! Bard was right there. I could have had him if I just saw him and turned. But it's okay. It is a-okay. Let's go ahead and go back, grab our... I'm going to grab an elixir of sorcery because this next fight is probably going to be around Baron, and I would really like to be as powerful as I can be for that. So if I can get an elixir of sorcery and have that doing as much as I can help myself with, anything helps. We need anything to help us at this point. I could have gotten a Negatron cloak, but I think having more damage for a fight, like, you know, like one that will probably break out at Baron, will be more useful. I honestly believe it will be. So, Freak getting that little Azir turret out of there will help. But let's see. So like I said, it's looking like it's probably going to be over here that the next fight will bust out. All we have to do is keep thinking Elixir of Sorcery in our head. Like, Elixir of Sorcery. Elixir of Sorcery. Just do not forget about it. Shit. Callista is fucked. Alright, gonna drop this elixir right here. The Bard ultimate will not land on anyone. Let's see if I can get a big ultimate off here. I do not want to use it and have it be a bad ult, though. I really need it to be good. Because if we fight 4v5 and I get a bad ultimate off, we lose. So even though I don't look super fed right now, I'm a pretty pivotal member of this team at the moment. So, doing as much as we can there, getting a decent amount of damage off on Bard. We'll be good. So let's see, maybe... Alright, I'm dropping the ultimate right there. That is not going to be enough. Come on. There's the flash kill. Let's do it. This should be good. Alright, dropping my Zonias right here. That will keep me alive. The shield, no, it will not keep me alive long enough, though. Zyrene going to miss the Q. Can he get it? Let's see. He will flash for it. Azir doing so much damage, getting another kill. With that W, she cannot get out of there, and that will be a 1-4-4 trade. And maybe can he get him? I don't know. Is that the real one? No, it's not. Not gonna get the real one. Maybe he can live, though. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, wait, that totally was the real one, dude. Zyrene's a genius. I thought I saw it come out of someone else. Dude, nice job, team. 1-for-4 exchange, and if I had aimed my ultimate better, that could have gone better, but still, we got the important people. I hit both of them doing actually a lot of damage. Even though it didn't, you know, like I said, kill them, it still did a lot of work. So I'm going to get that top farm. Let's see, Dragon is now for another 2 minutes. We need to be ready to keep fighting for this Baron, because if the Baron goes over to them, that's not good. Pretty much at this point in the game, this is the kind of situation where you get to the point where if you make a big mistake, you've lost the game. And games like this in League are so nerve-wracking. They're honestly just terrifying because the littlest mistake will fuck you. And if Callista keeps getting caught out before we can team fight, this is not good. We need her alive. Luckily, Ashes is not at Baron right now, so they will not be able to do it really quickly if they go for it. But we definitely need Callista to stop getting caught, like 100%. She just can't keep doing that. She needs to get a QSS, a Mercurial Scimitar, whatever you want to give it. But she needs one because Ashe is just going to keep ulting her and killing her. Ashe has the capability to do so. She will keep doing that just over and over and over again. And that's just not good for us. Because Callista simply... There it is. There's the QSS. Beautiful. But Callista, even though she's not, like, huge, again, another Azir kind of case. If she lives, the amount of damage she can just dish out in a team fight is insane. So with that in mind, they're probably over by the Baron. But if we face check a bad bush or go over here with that ward, they can jump us and we'll die. I'm trying to explain everything that's in my mind right now too, because if you guys can understand everything I'm thinking about and everything I'm trying to pay attention to, hopefully it can be something that you think to yourself, alright, this is something that needs to be noted. It's something that I need to be thinking about as these games get to these more critical points. So Shaco is top right now. This would be a time for us to try and do something if we could. So let's see, maybe with that slow off on Bard, I can get a little damage off on him, but it's not going to be something I can really hardcore go for. So getting this dragon is very important. This will be our 4th dragon. I mean, if we can fight around the 5th dragon, that is all we need to do. We literally do not need to do anything else. So let's drop the ultimate right here, see if I can get some damage off on him. Look at that amount of damage going off on them. Drop the Zonias right here. That will be her not getting a reset, and maybe, whoa, I'm gonna go down. Callista will get 1 kill. Maybe she can kite it out. Come on, Callista, keep it up. That is what we need. And come on, just keep auto-attacking as long as you can do that. No, she is going to go down. So, Shaco actually with a triple kill. Surprisingly enough, that is the one that got the triple kill. So I actually tried to use my ultimate there to help out, but it was not good enough. We probably will lose an inhibitor off of this, which could be worse. There could be a lot worse things happening than losing an inhibitor. But we got our 4th dragon, and we will... This actually gives us a chance to almost stall out in a sense, because when we just have to defend, they have to make the moves on us. It makes it a lot harder for us to make the bigger mistakes by getting caught out or things like that. So, us losing this inhibitor, like I said, it could be a lot worse. Things could definitely be a lot worse. So, that will be just dandy for us. They will definitely not get 2 inhibitors. Getting the inhibitor turret's pretty good, but they're not going to get 2 inhibitors. I'm going to rush up top here and grab this minion wave. Hopefully get it before it kills the tower. Definitely will get it before it kills the tower. And then after this, I might have the money for my Abyssal. Assuming I actually get the minions, that's pretty important for getting the money from killing minions, is actually killing them. So next wave, I'll have the money for my Abyssal. And then that will... Again, assuming I actually kill the minions. So, no, I shouldn't have to mention how important that... Whatever, I killed half of them, got the money for my Abyssal, it's fine. So I need to get my Abyssal, and I need to get over to that Baron right now. So, Abyssal is complete. That'll be some good MR for us. It'll be more MR shred on the people around us, and it'll actually give me a decent amount more AP as well. So, next up, Rabadon's for sure. If I can get that, let's drop the ultimate right here. See if I can just do a bunch of damage to her. She has the Zonias. No! The ultimate coming out. That's going to shit. That is not good for us. That Diana is so fucking strong. Holy shit, dude. That's nuts. She is just so powerful, and we don't have a locket either. Shit. Alright, we definitely lost Baron. That's not good. We can't contest that. We simply can't contest that. There's literally nothing we can do. Oh, God. We need a locket so badly. Either Karma or Zyrene had to get that this game, and neither of them were getting it. That is not good for us. It's still winnable, but we've got a ways to go. We have definitely got a ways to go. So even with whatever outcome of this game has, I think I am still going to upload it for you guys because I think it was a good example of a lot of information on how to use Rumble properly in a lot of ways and what you need to really think about in a lot of these situations. Granted, it's not looking like it will come out in a very fantastic, situation for us, but that's not to discredit the fact that anything can happen in League of Legends. Plus, we do have the 4 dragons, and if we can just wait out their Baron and then get the 5th dragon, they will not have Baron while we have 5th dragon. And that is... 5th dragon is honestly stronger than Baron. So if we can fight with that dragon, that is literally all we have to do. Well, and actually fight well. That's kind of a factor as well there, but there's just so much to think about, and so much that can go into a game of League. I need to get the fuck out right now because Diana and Bard are coming right for me. This isn't looking good. So let's see. Whoa, that's not going to hit me. I'm going to drop the ultimate right here, drop my Zonias, and flash out of this. All right, I'm safe. Let's drop this. Drop that Ribbon. They went really hard for me and will not get me. All right, the Callista ultimate will not come in handy. Oh, Jesus criminy crickets, she is so powerful, dude. There's just so little we can do. Like, she just does so much damage. Holy shit. That was a really bad ultimate on my part, too. I should have put it more against the wall. Oh my god, she's so strong that Bard is even Zeke'ing her because of the 20% AP boost. Good lord. Alright, all 3 inhibitors are going down. Not looking good. Not looking too good. So, I'm trying to wait on using my abilities here so I don't overheat, because if I overheat, I'm dead. So let's see. Maybe. Alright, get some good damage there. There's her Zhonya's. Yeah, this game's over, dude. There's nothing we can do. This game's over. It is over. Weren't able to stall out for that 5th dragon. I thought we might be in a good place because of the Riven dying, but Diana was just simply too strong. And I had a really bad ultimate. I panicked and used my ultimate, and it was just simply bad. I still did the most damage on my team, which is not that surprising in this game. But if I had actually just not used my ultimate there and had stalled out and used it in a better time, that last fight may have gone a lot better. I'm not saying we would have won off of it or anything, but it could have segued into a lot better situations. So sadly, that was how the game ended. Hopefully, though, you guys have been asking me for a Rumble game for a while. Hopefully this was good enough for you. Because I think it was a pretty good game overall. Like, considering how it all went, I think it was pretty good. And if you did enjoy this video, do make sure you leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. If you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. All things will be in the description below. And as always, I love you guys. You have a wonderful day. Peace!